And now it's time for the awards themselves. But I'm not doing this. Fortunately, I'm handing over to my wonderful, brilliant, and amazing virtual MC, Stephanie Fox. Stephanie, please take it away.
Hi, thank you so much, Julian, for your kind words. And more importantly, hello everyone, and welcome to the first ever Virtual Indie Awards. It's sure to be a great show, and we're delighted to have you here with us via Zoom. If you would like to tweet about the show, please feel free, and you can use the hashtag #TheIndieAwards. So although this year is very different, some key things have remained the same. This includes the prizes. Winners of the Indie Awards will receive one of our iconic Scottish whistles. I actually have one here with me right now, and I think you will agree that it is a very unique and special prize to win, and I'm sure that anyone who does win today will be delighted to get this prize. So here's a short video to tell you more about these unique artisanal prizes.
So the Highlands of Scotland has a tradition of craft, of people, kind of independent makers, kind of coming up with ideas and making something physical from it, whether it's a fishing rod, whether it's a musical instrument, whatever, you know, you're part of that. Probably if I didn't grow up in the Highlands, I wouldn't have been a whistle maker. I was born and brought up near Loch Ness, and that's actually where I started playing music, and then later on when I started making instruments, I had a workshop. You could see Loch Ness out the window. Whistle making is one of the world's oldest crafts. There's actually working examples dating back 35,000, 40,000 years, made from like vultures' wing bones and things like that. Anything that's annoying you is annoying another kind of, 1,000 people or whatever. So, you turn that annoyance, that frustration into an opportunity. And at that point, this sort of like the light bulb went off in my head, and I was like, right, okay, maybe you should try making a whistle. We'll just start with one, see how it goes. So, I bought like some plumbing tube and a saw and hacked it up in my cupboard at home, and it played a note, so I thought, yeah, maybe try making another one. First I was shocked when Julian came to me and said, we're looking to use something as the trophy for the Indie Awards.
So the Indie Awards is all about independence. It's for independent agencies, judged by independent agencies. So we wanted the award itself to be creative. And that's what led us to Will Mitchell.
It's quite nice to have a sort of project like that, which is all about creativity. Julian, who had been at our office before, said, oh, there was a trophy that you designed, I think, in one of the spaces in your office. And I said, I think you're talking about a musical instrument. I think you're talking about the whistles that Misha makes. And that was when we made the connection as to, actually, we could use the whistles as the trophy. To actually use something handcrafted and is made by a small company, I think is great.
So not just a reward for creativity, but a means to creativity. And that is the essence of doing something a little differently.
Although we're working in different worlds, our ideas, our personality comes out through our work, so a great honour to be asked.
And now to the part which many of you have been waiting for. We are going to announce the winners of our Indie Awards 2020 and show the best work created by independent agencies during this last very unusual year, up until the closing date for entries, which was the 30th of September. We are extremely grateful to our sponsors who are here with us today and will present some of the prizes. They are Dan Egerton of Actors Consulting, Max Vinal of Permon, Paul Goad of Crimtan, Rob Morbin of ICO, Nick Tomlinson of Paprika, Tiziano Lamberti of Soundzone, and Evelyn Truter of Xerox. As you know, the Indie Awards are special in a number of ways. First, they're the only large-scale global awards exclusively for independent agencies and judged by independent agencies. We are delighted to have attracted some of the top names in the industry to be judges from literally every continent in the world. We will announce them individually as we proceed by category. Second, the awards are only for the best work. No awards for Agency of the Year or the agency who gets the most points across different categories. We've seen from Cannes and other festivals how easily that leads to awarding the biggest agencies rather than the best work. Third, as far as we know, the Indie Awards is the only awards program which provides individual feedback on all entries. If you entered work, you'll receive an individual email telling you how the judges scored your work on each of the judging criteria and how this compares to the average of all entries. Our aim is to help independent agencies improve the quality of their submissions, which will benefit them in entering all award shows in the future. The work was entered into 6 categories: creative audiovisual, creative print and design, PR, lifestyle and social media, PR, corporate communications, media planning and buying, and public good. Work created for charities, NGOs, and not-for-profit organizations was entered in public good. Work created for commercial clients, even if it highlighted their contributions to society, was entered in the sector categories. The initial round of judging took place online, with specific criteria waiting for each category, but always centered around insight and strategy, creative thinking, and original ideas, execution, and results. Each work was judged by 5 or 6 eminent judges. Of course, no judge scored his or her own agency's work or work they were personally connected with. Average scores were calculated at the top 5 entries were shortlisted. Then, the judges of each category came together online to discuss and vote for the best work in their category, which will be awarded the top Indie Award, the Scottish Whistles. This year, the judges could also award silver and bronze certificates for work which was also of especially high quality, but did not quite make the top place. Finally, the chairs or nominated representatives of each category panel convened together to choose a best in show. We will announce this at the end of the event. So now, let's find out the winners. First, the creative audiovisual category. I'd like to thank the judges who generously devoted their time to choosing the best work. In this category, they were Katie Keating, co-founder and CCO of Fancy USA, Flavio Whiteman, Chief Creative Officer of Tech and Soul Brazil, Alana Nathanson, co-founder and CCO of Giants and Gentlemen Canada, Alistair King, founder and CCO of King James Group South Africa, and Pradeep D'Souza, Creative Director of Government Singapore. The 5 shortlisted agencies were What a Wedding by McGarry Jesse from the USA for their client Whataburger, Control, Beautifully Imperfect Sex by Dude UK for their client Control, Whole New World by King James Group South Africa for their client Sanlam, Corona Street Surfers by King James Group South Africa for their client Corona, Haribo Chewy Channel by Barclay USA for their client Haribo. In this category, the judges decided to award 2 bronze awards and 1 silver award. The bronze award goes to What a Wedding by McGarry Jesse for their client Whataburger, and Haribo Chewy Channel by Barclay for their client Haribo. Congratulations. The silver award goes to Control, Beautifully Imperfect Sex by Dude for their client Control. And congratulations to the silver and bronze awards. And now I would like to ask Max Vinal, representing our sponsor Permon, to announce the winner of the top prize, the Scottish Whistle, in the audiovisual category in 2020.
Hello there, everyone. It's Max Vinal here from Permon. creative director and founder of Permon. We're going to have a little intro of Permon before we just jump in. And just a little shout about us. We are performance content specialists and we're creative partners of global programmatic experts, Crimtan, who I think we're going to talk about and you're going to meet a bit later. And Permon is here to maximize the effectiveness of your digital creative content. That's essentially what we're here to do, and we do it in 3 stages. We firstly identify the true value and personality of your brand. Secondly, we define a strategy to communicate these qualities through the right copy, imagery, campaign ads and design, and then we create and deliver the work. But that's us. But we just wanted to both of us say how proud we are and delighted to be meeting everyone today and to announce the winner of the Indie Award for the Creative Visual category. I thought all the finalists were absolutely superb, but the winner is, always wanted to open a gold envelope. Don't actually need to because we know who it is anyway. It is the Corona Street Surfers by the King James Group in South Africa for Corona. I think it's an absolutely beautiful, thought-provoking and important piece of work. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And I think we're going to see it now. Thank you.
Congratulations. I think that we have, we might have Alistair King on the call if you would like to say a few words, no pressure. If not, don't worry. Give you a couple of moments.
Hello from Brooklyn.
Hi. Congratulations.
Luckily, I have a celebratory martini in my hand just by chance.
Fantastic. Well, we're so proud of you and that's really great. Congratulations. And we're now going to hear what Katie Keating, who was the chair of the judge in your category, had to say about your work.
Thank you.
New York. Hello from Brooklyn, New York. I must say that after 8 months in my apartment, it was a pleasure and a privilege to travel around the world on the creative audiovisual jury for the Indie Awards. We saw so much wonderful work that brought to life such insightful ideas that, while particularly significant to the cultures they came from, also resonated with the judges no matter where they lived. And that's the beauty of creativity and our craft. Being able to find that truth that's going to connect you and your brand to another human being and make them interested and motivated enough to act. There was a lot of discussion around our gold winner, but ultimately it was the link to the brand, where it lives, and what it stands for, along with the beautiful execution that went well beyond a commercial and made us think about our planet and our relationship with it, that made it rise to the top of an excellent shortlist. Street Surfers showed us not only how plastic is kept from the ocean in South Africa, but how much plastic there actually is. And at least for me, out of sight can never again be out of mind. So a huge congratulations to everyone involved, and I look forward to seeing what you make next year. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
So now let's see the winning work.
Plastic trash around the world find a way to leak into the ocean every year.
I've been surfing since I was about 5 years old. Pretty much my whole life revolves around the ocean. Street surfers collect up to 90% of discarded paper and plastic in South Africa.
Let's do it! Yeah, you know, on the roads here, sometimes it's not safe because some of the drivers don't take us as we are important, so they want to be there, only them driving here on the road.
It's like nothing you've ever seen before. There's literally just piles and piles and piles of plastic. I just find it like absolutely incredible that people that are doing something so good for the environment are living in abject poverty.
Oh, amazing.
That's right. Street Surfers. Such an inspirational but also heart-wrenching video to watch. Certainly trying to change the world around him. He's been on the show before and he joins you this morning once again.
they have a positive impact on the ocean. They're helping to save the ocean, to stop marine plastic pollution by doing this recycling every single day. You know, there's billions of us on this planet, and if each one of us just picked up a single piece of plastic every single day, we could be living in a completely different world.
That's fantastic and also thought-provoking. Someone in the comments, I think it was Julian, said it's the best Corona news we've had all year, which I think is very true. So now I'd like to move on to the next category, which is creative print and design. Again, I'd love to thank the judges who generously devoted their time to choosing the best work. In this category, they were Svetlana Kopic, Creative Director of Block and Roll in Serbia, Masa Kawamura, co-founder and CCO of Whatever Company, Japan, Pia Dahlman, CEO of Folk, Finland, Alejandro Mesa, Art Director of Los Goodfellas, Colombia, Peter Campbell, Chief Enthusiast and Managing Director of Chaos Design, UK, Pancho Gonzalez, co-founder and creative director of Inbrax, Chile. The 5 shortlisted entries were Vaccines Work, posters by RPA Advertising USA for their client UNICEF Global. We Hold a Mirror Up to This World by Service Plan Group, Germany for their client Der Spiegel. The Art of Perfection by BBD Perfect Storm, UK for their client Number 3 Gin. Panduit, Friend or Foe by Nelson Schmidt, USA for their client Panduit. And Royal Mail Market Reach, Physically Irresistible by MBA UK for their client Royal Mail Market Reach. So in this category, the judges decided to award 1 bronze award and 1 silver award. And in this category, the bronze award goes to The Art of Perfection by BBD Perfect Storm UK for their client Number 3 Gin. Congratulations. And the silver award goes to Vaccines Work, posters by RPA Advertising USA for their client UNICEF Global. Huge congratulations to the both of you. And now I would like to ask Evelyn Truter, representing our sponsor Xerox, to announce the winner of the top prize, the Scottish Whistle, in this category. Sorry, Evelyn, we can't actually hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, can hear you now. Right. Thanks.
Okay, so I'm Evelyn Truter, so I lead the production integrated marketing at Xerox Corporation. Xerox, of course, is a leader in communications, and we provide solutions for both digital and physical communications. And we have some really cool new digital print tech to expand ideas and bring more creative dreams to life. So it feels right, and it's my real privilege to announce the winner of the Indie Award for Best Creative Print and Design. And in the words of Mark Fiddis, the ECD of Habis Middle East, if you mean it, print it. So I also have an envelope, and I can reveal that the award goes to Service Plan Group for their winning work, We Hold Up a Mirror to This World, for their client Der Spiegel. An amazing piece. I watched it. It made you look inward as well as outward. So big congratulations. Well done.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Evelyn. Love that envelope you have there, and a huge congratulations to Service Plan. So now we would like to hear from Svetlana Kopic, Chair of the Creative Print and Design Judging Panel, with a few thoughts about the entries this year.
Well, hello from Belgrade, Serbia. It's been a great pleasure to be a chairperson of this year's print and design jury. And I have to say it wasn't a very difficult task at all, because we very quickly, there was some debate, but quickly we agreed upon the winning entry, which is Der Spiegel, as you probably know by now. There were many reasons behind it, but I think they are all quite obvious. First of all, this is a very simple and clear campaign with a strong visual impact that like draws you in instantly. And secondly, we were especially appreciative of the fact that this is a seamless integration of the concept and the brand, which is of course a great thing because it makes the campaign unique. As you also probably know, we have decided to award just one bronze award. It was a unanimous decision. We just felt that the three works, the three entries were the ones that were worthy of winning this year. And I would just like to end with a kind of a personal observation about the Spiegel campaign. As a creative, I'm always very aware of the responsibility we have in a way that whatever we create, whatever we actually put out there becomes, no matter how small, but it does become a part of the environment and a part sometimes of the culture that we are living in. So creating a campaign that initiates the public debate, that gets the people talking, that gets the people thinking is, I think, the ultimate aspiration for every creative in advertising. And I really feel that this is a very good example of that kind of a campaign.
Phenomenal, thank you. And now I'm sure we're all eager to see the winning work.
Fake news, populism, the growing influence of right-wing radicals. No one knows what to believe anymore. January 2020, Der Spiegel, Germany's most prestigious news brand, aims to give people orientation. The message? We hold a mirror up to this world. A strong sentence, which also contains a clever play on words. Spiegel means mirror in German. Several launch visuals started the integrated campaign. Editorial photos highlighted current events from various perspectives, thus inspiring people to reflect. In newspapers and on billboards. In digital, a 45-second commercial showed the blunt reality. With images that unsettle, make you ask questions, and also shock you. All this was followed by Instagram stories, carousel ads, and ads on Facebook. The campaign sparked a controversial discussion and lots of reactions, especially from right-wing followers who can't stand having a mirror held up to them.
Amazing, amazing results there as well. So huge congratulations to Service Plan. Right, so now let's move on to the lifestyle PR category. I would like to thank the judges. They generously devoted their time and they put a lot of effort into choosing the best work. And in this category, they were Anders Wahlqvist, partner and CEO of Nova in Sweden, Megha Sharma, founder of Adrift Communications in India, Kiri Sinclair, founder of Sinclair Communications in China, Becky Honeyman, co-founder and managing director of Source Code Communications, USA, and Eli Tuominen, co-founder of Curio, Finland. In this category, the 5 shortlisted entries were Tutti Frutti TikTok Toolkit by Curio, Finland, for their client Fancer Confectionery, A Star to Remember by Tech and Soul Brazil for their client Memorial of Holocaust, Time Bank Broke by King James Group South Africa for their client Time Bank. In Sync with Show Majosi by King James Group South Africa for their client Johnson & Johnson Stay Free Menstrual Care. And Foundation Portraits by Proof Bulgaria for their client Avon Bulgaria. So in this category, the judges decided to award 1 bronze award and 1 silver award. The bronze award went to Tutti Frutti TikTok Toolkit by Curio Finland for their client Fansa Confectionery. Congratulations. And the silver award in this category goes to A Star to Remember by Tech and Soul Brazil for their client Memorial of Holocaust. Thank you so much and congratulations. They are both wonderful pieces of work. But now we would like to ask Rob Morbin, representing our sponsor ICO, to announce the winner of the top prize, the Scottish Whistle, in the Lifestyle PR category in 2020.
Thank you very much, Stephanie, and good evening, everyone. My room isn't particularly tidy, so I've chosen the Hilton Park Lane as my background, which I think is much more appropriate for this occasion. I'm Rob Morbin, Deputy CEO of ECO. We are the not-for-profit global umbrella body for national PR associations around the world, covering 70 different countries. We facilitate global sharing of ideas as well as collaboration on standards, ethics, and best practice in PR. It's a great honor to be a sponsor for the Indie Awards and seeing all the work from such a fantastic and diverse variety of countries and cultures, and a lot of ECO members that are nominated as well. So today, it gives me great pleasure to present the Indie Award for Best Lifestyle PR. I don't have an envelope, but I can reveal that the winner is, from South Africa, King James Group for In Sync with Show Majosi. Congratulations, very well deserved.
Congratulations to King James Group. Alistair, if you're still there, I don't know if you'd like to say a couple of words.
Yeah, I'm on my 3rd martini.
Good for you, you deserve it. 2 wins so far.
It's 7 o'clock here, so I can be forgiven. But thank you for that. I appreciate it. It was quite a big piece of work in this country. Show Majosi is a remarkable artist that we have here that broke globally, and she obviously became a powerful voice for that whole campaign. So thank you for the acknowledgement. Appreciate it.
That's a really wonderful campaign, and thank you for entering it. So we would now like to hear from Anders Wahlqvist, who is the chair of the Lifestyle PR judging panel, and he had a few thoughts about your entry.
Hello everyone, my name is Anders Wahlqvist. I'm a representative from Nova Kommunikation in Sweden. I had the honor to be the judge in the jury of Lifestyle PR, where we selected a winner, a gold winner. We selected In Sync. Congratulations. We did it because we think that it had a very strong digital framework. We loved the messenger part. We thought it really solved problems. It was excellent results, and it was pure and utterly authentic. Most of all, it really dared to challenge taboos, and we love that. Again, congratulations, In Sync.
And now for the winning work.
Turn it up! We're not whispering about periods anymore. How do I tell my boyfriend I'm on my period? Well, tell him all women get it. And then ask for chocolate. that explains those pains a week after the period. We're not dying, we're just ovulating.
Amazing. Huge congratulations to Alistair King and the team at King James again. So now for the corporate PR category. I'd like to say a big thank you to the eminent judges who spent time choosing the work in this category. They were Sola Fijabi, Principal Partner at Brooks & Blake, Nigeria, Cass Sells, Global COO and President International of We Communications, USA, Carla Piqué, International Affairs Director of Atrevia, Spain, Ina Williams, Group MD of 4 Communications, UK and UAE, and Vladimir Sarov, Business and International Communications Director at AGT, Russia. In this category, the 5 shortlisted agencies were MG Motors, Best Automotive Brand 2020 by MG Consulting, Chile, for their client MG Motors, Get Through the Hardships, Get Online by Proof Bulgaria for their client CloudCart Bulgaria. Technology Innovation Pioneers by Acorn Strategy, UAE for their client Technology Innovation Pioneers. Zero Exclusion by Curio, Finland for their client Mantsinen and Neste. Siemens Electric Avenue by Launch UK for their client Siemens, and Microsoft Carbon Negative by 2030 by We Communications USA for their client Microsoft. In this category, the judges decided to award 2 bronze awards and 1 silver award. So the bronze awards go to Microsoft Carbon Negative by 2030 by We Communications USA for their client Microsoft, and Get Through the Hardships, Get Online by Proof Bulgaria for their client CloudCart Bulgaria. Huge congratulations to the both of you. And in this category, the silver award goes to Siemens Electric Avenue by Launch UK for their client Siemens. Congratulations, unbelievable work for both of you. And now I would like to ask Dan Egerton, representing our sponsor, Actors Consulting, to announce the winner of the top prize, the Scottish Whistle, in the corporate PR category in 2020.
Thank you, Stephanie, and hello, everyone. Congratulations to everyone nominated for an award and to the whole team at Network One. Celebrating the brilliance of independent agencies is something I'm very passionate about, so it's fantastic to be sponsoring the Indie Awards this year. As Stephanie said, my name is Dan Egerton. I'm a partner at Actors Consulting. Over the last 7 years, Actors has been working with agencies all over the world to answer the difficult question about how they grow their business. And we do this because we believe brilliant things happen when you focus on growth. But we also recognize that now more than ever, growth is hard and doesn't just happen. It requires even more effort, focus, and courage. So at Actors, we combine the ambition and vision of business leaders with our deep expertise to develop practical strategies to get their businesses to where they need to be. And this afternoon, I am absolutely delighted to announce the winner of this year's Indie Awards Corporate PR Strategy is, I have my envelope, Curio. Well done, everybody. Now let's see the entries.
Congratulations, Curio. I think that we have Ellie Tuominen on the call. If you'd like to say a couple of words, Ellie. Are you there? Ellie?
Hey.
Hi. Congratulations. Amazing news.
I was having the camera off because I just got back from a yoga class. But
oh, I'm so sorry to put you in the spotlight, but just wanted to see if you wanted to say a few words, and so glad for you that you guys won the award.
Thank you.
Sure, and we are now going to hear from Sola Fijavi, who's chair of the corporate PR judging panel, and he had a few thoughts about your entries.
The 2020 Corporate PR Awards for this year was quite interesting, judging by the kind of entries that came in. And my fellow judges and I, the panel, looked through quite a number of entries. It was interesting. This year's awards raised the bar. They were quite very special strategic thinking, great insights to the kind of work we see across the independent agencies that applied for this year. But one work stands above all. The judges and I clearly see that work as one deserving for this year award. What's so special about this entry is this. Sometimes as agencies we get brief, but this particular agency took a brief which was clear to get the attention of a C-suite, the boardroom, to a certain product that does not matter. And how did they fare? Very well. The thinking was phenomenal. The execution was on point. The outcome was above what was promised. And along the way, there was a lot of inclusion and also ensuring that there was good done in the process. And in one word of our judges, who says that marketing can do some good. It does do good, and this is just a typical example of it. And that winning work is zero exclusion. I hope you enjoy it when you see it. I encourage everyone to also look at it and feel what it is to market and have a good corporate PR strategy.
Amazing. Now let's see the winning work.
I'm excited. I'm definitely scared.
I'm super proud of him.
Fantastic work. Really proud of you guys. So now let's move on to the media category. In this category, the judges were Humphrey Ho, Managing Director of Highlink USA, Lisa Morgan, Managing Director of Generation Media UK, Andrea Van Dam, CEO of Stella Rising USA, Monica Nicieza Naves, Commercial Director of Europe of Latcom Spain, and Dominic Pearman, founder and MD of Pearman and IMAA Australia. Huge thank you to these judges who gave up so much of their time to find the best work in this category. So the 5 shortlisted entries were How We Turn Traffic Fees into Our Media by AdWise Russia for their client Mir, Auto Torino, Black Friday, Something You've Never Bought by Cernuzzo Pizzigoni and Partners, Italy, for their client Gruppo Auto Torino, Hygiene is on the Street with ActiveX by MG Media Turkey for their client ActiveX, Superhuman by Gravity Global UK for their client Man, Truck and Bus UK, Come Back to Bulgaria by Proof Bulgaria for their client Telus International Bulgaria, and Let's Go for a Little Ride, How to Do Cinema in Lockdown by Generation Media UK for their client Bandai Namco Entertainment. So for this category, the judges decided to award 2 bronze awards and 1 silver award. The bronze awards go to Come Back to Bulgaria by Proof Bulgaria for their client Telus International Bulgaria, and Let's Go for a Little Ride, How to Do Cinema in Lockdown by Generation Media UK for their client Bandai Namco Entertainment. Huge congratulations to the both of you, really incredible work. And the silver award in this category goes to How We Turn Traffic Fees into Our Media by AdWise Russia for their client Mir. Amazing work for the bronze and silver awards. So now I'm sure we want to know who won the big prize. So I would like to ask Paul Goad, who's representing our sponsor Crimtan, to announce the winner of the top prize, the Scottish Whistle, in the media category in 2020.
Thank you very much, Stephanie. Oh, can you hear me? Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, my name is Paul Goad. I'm the CEO of Crimtan. For those of you who are not familiar with Crimtan, we're a global organization with offices in 8 countries across the globe, and we primarily specialize in helping clients and independent agencies navigate the complexities of the programmatic advertising space through our unique proposition of intelligent lifestyle marketing. I'm very proud and honored that we've been working with the Network One team for many years. And it's a real pleasure today to be presenting the Media Category Award. I think we'd all agree that 2020 has been an exceptional year. Some would say a difficult year, but I think what's really encouraging and has been extremely exciting this evening so far is to see all the great work that's been done. So for me, I think the fact that we're all here today is a win in itself. I'd also like to thank the Network One team. I know Julian and his team have done a great job to make sure that this event goes ahead, albeit in different guises, maybe more the modern guises. But as I said, on behalf of the sponsors and the attendees, I'd definitely like to thank the Network One team. So with no further ado, it gives me great pleasure to announce the winner of the media category. And the winning work is from Italy, Auto Torino's Black Friday, Something You've Never Bought, whose agency is Cernuzzo Pizzigoni and Partners, and their client, Gruppo Auto Torino. Huge congratulations, well done. It was all the entries were exceptional, and a huge congratulations. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and congratulations. I think we have Massimiliano on the call. Massimiliano, are you there?
Ciao.
Ciao. Congratulations. Would you like to say a couple of words? Hello? Oh, I think we've lost Massimiliano, but now we are going to go and see what the chair of this category, which was Humphrey Ho, had to say about their fantastic work.
Hi everybody, my name's Humphrey. I'm from Highlink Digital. I had the honor this year of co-chairing the Media Awards at the Indies. So, in terms of outlining all the winners this year, all of them were very competitive, great creative, and great use of media. I think definitely some of the trends we noticed this year, half of our cases were an adaptation or an addressing of the pandemic, either directly addressing the pandemic or adapting to social distancing rules as a result of different countries' regulations. So well done there as well, because I can imagine the amount of quick thinking that took. In terms of the quality of the work, because it is the media category, some of the work that wasn't so great creative, however, not so great at explaining the media strategy, the results, in addition to some of the data that would have made it easy for us to judge in general. The winning piece of work stood out to us because it not only took a single sales event and made it apply to a long tail decision product. It was also really clear in its cost per acquisition, in all of the metrics that you were using to measure, that a client would measure in regards to effectiveness of that campaign and on the spend. For us as judges, myself and my judging panel in media, I think what connected us to the winning work was, again, that really very clear cost per acquisition, click-through rates, and all the variety of use of how the media was targeted towards the particular audience, the strategy, the research, the insight, and of course, really smart thinking in regards to the creative delivery as well. Thank you.
Fantastic, thank you so much. And now we would like to see the winning work.
Il Black Friday è l'occasione per fare un acquisto d'impulso, soprattutto per il retail abituato a fare sconti e promozioni dedicate. E l'automotive. Il percorso d'acquisto di un'auto di solito dura 3 mesi. Troppo tempo per il meccanismo del Black Friday. Almeno fino ad ora. Ora che abbiamo riscritto le regole del Black Friday. Se per il Black Friday tutti comprano di tutto, perché non comprare uno sconto? Con il Black Friday di Autotorino abbiamo venduto gli sconti. Basta pagare 10 euro subito per avere 1000 euro di sconto, valido per 3 mesi sull'acquisto di un'auto. Una strategia di lead acquisition che ha esteso il periodo di validità delle offerte del Black Friday, perché la scelta di un'auto merita il giusto tempo. La comunicazione. I media. Il sito di Autotorino è diventato un e-commerce a tutti gli effetti. Su blackfriday.autotorino.it con soli 10 euro si poteva comprare lo sconto per acquistare un'auto nuova, chilometro zero oppure aziendale. Una meccanica semplice per raggiungere i clienti in diverse fasi del percorso di acquisto. Chi stava per comprare un'auto ha avuto un incentivo a farlo da Autotorino. Chi era nelle prime fasi di valutazione ha avuto un motivo in più per pensare ad Autotorino e continuare ad averlo in mente durante le fasi di scelta. I risultati. L'iniziativa ha prodotto lead di altissima qualità fortemente incentivati all'acquisto. 5 giorni di attività, 950 sconti venduti, 600 trattative avviate entro una settimana. 100% dati qualificati.
Fantastic work. And now we actually have Paolo Lentini. I found out he's on the call. And would you like to say a couple of words, Paolo?
Yes,
Huge
please.
congratulations, by the way.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
I can indeed.
Fine. Well, thank you very much to you all, to the juries, of course. And we would like to, of course, to thank especially our clients. because they made us totally free to invent something for the Black Friday. It was not so easy because Black Friday is a very busy appointment, a very busy part of the year, and the best thing is that our idea was quite easy, just to sell discounts, but the client was enthusiastic about this simple idea, and they have built it with us to take it, this simple idea, on the digital media and try to succeed to create an history of success for Casa. So sometimes it happens, and we're very, very happy for this, because sometimes it happens that you come out with a simple idea and then the idea grows together with the work of the client. So thank you for that, because for once we have to say thank to the client, because they were really helpful.
Great. It's always helpful to have a good client like that will let you be creative, and it really shows. The work's wonderful. So huge congratulations from all of us.
Thank you.
And now we would like to move on to the final category before we announce the best in show. So we would love to thank the judges who generously devoted their time to choosing the best work. In this category, they were Tara Turkington, CEO of Flow Communications, South Africa; Rob Holzer, Foundation of Matter Unlimited, USA; Elena Rabaglio, co-founder and client liaison manager at Mediatechi, Italy; Johnny Pitt, founder of Launch UK; and Rob Watt, managing director of the Kite Factory, UK. So for this category, the 5 shortlisted entries were Inherit His Name, Inherit His Way by Triad, Sri Lanka, for their client National Muslim Collective. Sorry, I think that might be Triad, apologies. OLX for International Women's Day by 180 Heartbeats and Young von Matt, Poland, for their client OLX Poland. A Plateful of Hope by Chlorophyll Brand and Communications Consultancy, India, for their client Gunj. Clothes Reborn with Pride by 180 Heartbeats and Young von Matt, Poland, for their client Zalando. What's Love by RPA Advertising, USA, for their client Los Angeles LGBT Center. And Terms Against Bullying by White Rabbit, Budapest, Hungary, for their client University of Madeira. So in this category, the judges decided to award 2 bronze awards and 1 silver award. So the bronze awards go to A Plateful of Hope by Chlorophyll Brand and Communications Consultancy, India, for their client Gunj, and Terms Against Bullying by White Rabbit, Budapest, Hungary, for their client, the University of Madeira. Congratulations, wonderful work. The silver award goes to OLX for International Women's Day by 180 Heartbeats and Young von Matt, Poland, for their client OLX Poland. Fantastic, fantastic work. You should be very proud of yourselves. So now I would like to ask Nick Tomlinson, who's representing our sponsor Paprika, to announce the winner of the top prize, the Scottish Whistle, in the Public Good category in 2020.
Thank you, Stephanie, and good evening, everyone. I'm Nick Tomlinson. I'm the founder of Paprika. Paprika software is software that we have been developing for years, which joins agencies up, which binds people together and delivers information to the point where it's needed. And I spent all my working life working with agencies without ever being part of one. But I've always felt passionately that in what you do together to bring people together for public good. And I would implore everyone who's here this evening who hasn't had a chance to look at the shortlisted entries in the for public good category to look at all of the entries, because I think they're brilliant. I'm very grateful to Julian, Stephanie, Paul, and the whole team at the Network One for the opportunity to give this award, and it gives me great pleasure to announce the winner of the Indie Award 2020 for public good is Inherit His Name, Inherit His Way by Triad in Sri Lanka, for their client, the National Muslim Collective. Congratulations, well done.
Congratulations, that's really fantastic. We'd like to ask Kiyoshi Pereira. I think you're there from Triad. Would you like to say a few words?
Yes, hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. And thank you for the opportunity and for the acknowledgement. This means a lot. We're a small country, but Muslims account for about 10% of our population. And you'll probably see the case film soon, but there's a high amount of water waste during this process called wudu, which is the ritual of washing that they do before prayers. So this was more than just a campaign for us. This was something that we could contribute to and actually try and make a change around the entire country. So we just want to give a really big shout out to our team. And more importantly, a very hearty thank you to all the religious scholars that really believed in this cause. We're very excited with our plans to implement this overseas as well and contribute to saving water around the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And now we're going to hear from the chair of your category, who is Tara Turkington, and she has a few thoughts about why they thought your work was so special.
Hi everyone, I'm Tara Turkington. I was the chair of the For Good panel, judging panel. So just talking about Hi everyone, I'm Tara Turkington. I was the chair of the For Good panel, judging panel. So just talking about a couple of the trends that we saw this year. First of all, I thought the standard of the work was exceptional. It was so innovative and highly creative. And I think maybe even more than in past years, around the world, we're seeing such creative work that COVID-19 has kind of thrust upon us. So that was really, really impressive. There was excellent entries in the For Good category. It was very difficult to choose a winner because there were so many worthy entries. So we did choose a really fantastic campaign from Sri Lanka called the Inherit His Name, Inherit His Way campaign. And it was really based on a series of very good insights, marketing insights. One that just by reducing the amount of water that people use in their ablutions before prayers, they can actually reduce the amount of water that's used radically across the country. And that actually the Prophet Muhammad did talk about this, and that many people in Sri Lanka use, share the name Muhammad with the Prophet. And it was based on these key insights. And the company rolled it out absolutely.
All right.
Sorry, technical difficulties.
That's okay. Would you like to show the winning work, or should we carry on with this?
Yeah, can you see my chat window?
I can't, no.
Okay, that's fine. I'll play the winning work now.
Thanks.
For a Muslim, praying 5 times a day and cleansing oneself before prayer, also known as ablution, is mandatory.
Most of us, when it comes to ablution that we perform on a regular basis, we end up using liters and liters of water to perform this ritual.
Working with religious scholars, we found the solution for this wasteful act. Over 90% of Sri Lankan Muslims have the name Muhammad, peace be upon him, or a derivative of it. Having his name is regarded as an honor and a commitment to inherit his ways. Today, they inherit another.
The Prophet ﷺ would only use 1 mud for ablution, somewhere around 625 to 650 milliliters of water.
Introducing Inherit His Name, Inherit His Way. We redesigned the mud using environment-friendly clay and included an authentic narration from the Prophet on conserving water. The mud was introduced on the hallmark day for water conservation, which also happened to be a Friday, which has the largest gathering at mosques.
ජලය සුරකීමේ වැඩපිළිවෙලක් නබිතුමා අපට පෙන්눔 කළා.
இந்த உது செய்யும் பொழுது அந்த தண்ணீருடைய கடமையை பாதுகாக்க வேண்டும்.
Religious scholars even demonstrated how to perform ablution using just one mud, which amounts to 1/15th the average water consumed for ablution. The message was taken across mosques across Sri Lanka. Turning consecration into water conservation.
Phenomenal work. Thanks so much and huge congratulations. So now, finally, the climax of today's event, the prize for Best in Show. If there has to be a single criterion for this work, for most of us, it's probably the work I really wish that I had done. You'll remember the work is voted by representatives from each judging category. They are not allowed to vote for their own category, of course, so the winner is really the work which has gained the greatest respect from leading judges across all communications disciplines. So the jury for this category was Katie Keating, co-founder and CCO of Fancy USA, Svetlana Kopic, creative director of Block and Roll, Serbia, Anders Wahlqvist, partner and CEO of Nova, Sweden, Sola Fijabi, principal partner at Brooks and Blake, Nigeria, Lisa Morgan, managing director of Generation Media, UK, and finally, Tara Turkington, CEO of Flow Communications, South Africa. So it really is quite a prize to win. I would now like to hand over to Tiziano Lamberti, who's representing our sponsor Sound Zone, who has the honor of announcing the winner of Best in Show at the Indie Awards 2020.
Hello. Hi there. Can you hear me?
We can indeed. Hi there.
Okay. Hi there. Good afternoon. I'm Tiziano Lamberti, CEO and founder of SoundZone. SoundZone helps you find the perfect high quality original soundtracks for your video in just a few seconds through natural language and sync it online immediately to test how it all feels. With our cutting edge technology, you can identify, test, download and pay to use the music you need for your client's project. All in one place. Save time, save money, and find the right original soundtrack because music makes a difference. So all creative directors and producers out there, give it a try, please. I am now delighted to announce a very special award, the Indie Awards Best in Show. And the winner is Triad Sri Lanka with the work Inherit His Name, Inherit His Way for the National Muslim Collective. Congratulations.
Huge congratulations. And now if you could actually all unmute yourselves and give Triad a big round of applause, we'd really appreciate it. I'm hoping that we still have Kiyoshi Pereira on the call if you'd like to say a couple of words.
I'm still here. I honestly didn't expect this. So thank you so much. Thank you everyone for being so supportive and for your really nice comments as well. It means a lot. So thank you and big shout out to Indie Awards and the judges.
Huge congratulations. It's so well deserved. And we have Lisa Morgan, who was the media chair and also a member of the Best in Show jury, and she explains why they thought your work was really so fantastic.
Hi, I am Lisa Morgan, Managing Director of Generation Media and part of this year's Indie Awards judging panel for both the media category and Best in Show. All of this year's entries showed exceptional creativity, with many demonstrating how our industry can quickly adapt to dramatic shifts such as those driven by COVID, whilst others aligned themselves with other crucial global issues. I think the most used word during the judging was smart, and it was inspiring to see such high quality work coming out of the independent sector. The judging panel were unanimous in noting the merits of the Best in Show winner, Inherit His Name, Inherit His Way. The task was to create a behavioural change to reduce water wastage in a religious act that is both deeply personal and ingrained in Muslims' lives. The judges loved this entry for its unique and bold approach to a very sensitive subject matter. The entry showed true insight into the rituals, behaviours and beliefs of the audience, and the results spoke for themselves in a message that reached over 80% of Muslims in Sri Lanka, and where behaviours changed, creating a 90% saving in water. The implementation itself was well executed and thought through, with a launch aligned with World Water Day, achieving high depth and engagement with the campaign on an extremely limited budget. Congratulations to our worthy winner and all of our winners.
Huge congratulations to Triad again, and to all of the winners. You've all done so well, and we will be sending your Scottish whistles to you. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this morning, afternoon or evening's presentation of the Indie Awards. On behalf of all of us at the Network One, I'd like to give a really special thanks to my colleague Lizzie Gold, who's made everything happen. We could not have done it without her. Our sponsors, Permon, Crimtan, Paprika, Actus Consulting, SoundZone, Xerox and ICO. Our eminent judges, all of you who have joined us today, and most of all of you who have entered your work. We really are sorry that not everyone could be a winner in 2020, but we're looking forward to seeing you all again in 2021 for another edition of the Indie Awards. And now I would like to hand over to Julian Boulding, who'd like to just close off with a couple of words.
Thank you very much, Steph. I think, big thank you to you and congratulations for keeping with us, keeping us all with you throughout this. A huge thanks to Lizzie and Paul on the team. I mean, no one knows how much work they have done except us to make this all happen. It's been absolutely fabulous. This year has been a challenging year. Of course it has for all of us. And many challenges remain. But what we do see beyond what we've seen tonight is a huge momentum starting to build behind independent agencies. We're at the Network One are here to help you who are the independent agencies to succeed in realizing that potential, and everything that we do is geared up towards that end. Yes, we know, we all say it, independent agencies are faster, more agile, more cost-effective, more innovative, and more engaged than traditional network agencies. And these are qualities that clients are screaming for today, now more than ever. But really, really, none of that matters unless our work is also the best. And today we've seen compelling evidence that it is. We've also seen an extraordinary kind of coming together, if you like, of some of the biggest and most famous agencies in the world, like Service Plan and King James, and they're big and famous for a good reason. But we've seen them alongside agencies of 15 or 20 people, like Curio, or smaller agencies, than Service Plan, like Cineto Pizzigoni, and of course Triad. And it's that makes it kind of special and fun for us. And I hope it's been special and fun for you as well. The Indie Awards will be back in 2021. We wish you a great rest of your day. We're going to play out with, once again, a view of the top prize winner, the Best in Show at the 2020 Awards, the amazing work from the Triad Agency in Sri Lanka, which entire campaign was created and delivered on a budget of just $1,000 US. So it shows us what we can do with great ideas, great thinking, and a great respect for and understanding of humanity. Wonderful work. It's all been wonderful. Thank you so much. Congratulations again to Triad, and hopefully we will see you all again next year. Thank you for joining us.
For a Muslim, praying 5 times a day and cleansing oneself before prayer, also known as ablution, is mandatory.
Most of us, when it comes to ablution that we perform on a regular basis, we end up using liters and liters of water to perform this ritual.
Working with religious scholars, we found the solution for this wasteful act. Over 90% of Sri Lankan Muslims have the name Muhammad, peace be upon him, or a derivative of it. Having his name is regarded as an honor and a commitment to inherit his ways. Today, they inherit another.
He, the Prophet ﷺ, would only use one mud for ablution, somewhere around 625 to 650 milliliters of water.
Introducing Inherit His Name, Inherit His Way. We redesigned the mud using environment-friendly clay and included an authentic narration from the Prophet on conserving water. The mud was introduced on the hallmark day for water conservation, which also happened to be a Friday, which has the largest gathering at mosques.
ජලය සුරකීමේ වැඩපිළිවෙලක් නබිතුමා අපට පෙන්눔 කළා.
இந்த உது செய்யும் பொழுது அந்த தண்ணீருடைய கடமையை பாதுகாக்க வேண்டும்.
Religious scholars even demonstrated how to perform ablution using just one mud, which amounts to 1/15th the average water consumed for ablution. The message was taken across mosques across Sri Lanka. Turning consecration into water conservation.